Hi guys, and Happy New Year. I went to sleep December 31st with smooth skin and then woke up in January with these beauties right here. Can I just get 1 week of smooth skin? Just 1 week. I'm just complaining, y'all. My skin is relatively acting okay. It's just, the hormonal little things you get when your period is coming and then doesn't really go away for a while. And I'm waiting for my, my gosh, forgot the name. I'm waiting for my hydroquinone from Apostrophe to come in so that I can just put it on the spots and start to fade my little love dots from my skin. But that is not the point of this video. The point of this video is a follow-up to my Locs video, which I will link here for you. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who commented and gave me tips on what to do to strengthen the thinning parts of my locks. And I got a crochet hook. I got 3 crochet hooks, and I got some human hair, and I'm going to show you how I strengthened those parts and added the human hair to my hair. So I already did half of my head, and I'm going to show you the other half. Now, this is what happened. My hair is a brownish color, and the roots are a little bit darker, and then it gets browner as you go to the ends. And as I said in my Locs video, I didn't dye it. This just happened from a combination of I've always had brownish hair, and then when I locked it, the sun bleached it, I think, and then it just does this. But I was trying to find hair that matched my hair color, and I went on Etsy and I found human hair, which I didn't realize how expensive it was. All these years I've been having locks and doing my hair myself, so I've never really bought any hair, obviously. So I didn't realize just how expensive it was, and bought this, which is a color that I thought was as close to my hair color as possible. The other colors that they had, and I searched for a while, y'all, the other colors that they had were like super brown or blonde or purple and pink, and I'm like, I'm not trying to do that right now. So I was like, this is pretty close to my hair color, although it's quite a bit red. So it has brown, but it also has a lot of red that my hair doesn't really have that much of. So I added it to my hair on this side, and you can see the red in here, which is different from the brown of my natural hair. I don't mind it because it adds a little character to the hair. So even though there's just a little bit reddish color to my locks, you'd have to look really closely, and this camera is like super HD, so you'd have to look really closely to see the red in there. And it's human hair, so I'm pretty sure that I can probably maybe use lemon, I think. I mean, if I'm wrong, please tell me. I obviously have never done this before. After I already added red to half of my hair, my sister then told me that she had some human hair which she had used for faux locks, and she had this color, which, let me just compare, is a lot closer. Let me get rid of the red. This color is a little bit closer, and again, I'm only adding this not here. I'm adding it to the tips of my hair because that's where I have the issues, and I think this color is a little bit closer to the ends, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna try to add some of this, and she got this from AliExpress. She said I'm gonna try and add it and just like mix it in with some of the red if I have some left over, because this is expensive. But I'm gonna add it to this side and see if it matches up, and if it doesn't, then I just have multicolored hair all over, which is fine. It can always be fixed later, I can always add more or just like mix it in so that it's a bit more even. But I did want to show you how I did it. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you to people who told me to do this. Seriously, I feel so much better because I hate having like straggly thin ends. So let's go ahead and show you how I did it. So I got these crochet hooks from Amazon, and I will link it below for you. What all the YouTube videos said was to take a little piece of hair and just add it in. So this one's done already. I think you can see that. And I am going to like smooth it like this and make sure that it's not so bulky. But for now, I'm just adding it in and not really caring about the consequences, clearly. All right, so here's this one. And you can see strong, 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 and weak. Just straggly at the end. So I think this color is going to work. So here's the human hair. Here's my lock, and here's my crochet hook. I'm using the 1 crochet hook because it's a thinner lock. If it was a thicker lock like this one, I would use the 2 crochet hook just because it's easier. So I'm gonna take the human hair and I'm gonna start a little bit higher than where the lock thins out. I hope you can see that. And I'm just gonna take the crochet hook and go in with the human hair in my lock, and I'm just like making this motion. How do you describe this? I don't know, but I'm just making this motion, and as I do that, the hair is getting added into the lock. I'm not a loctician, guys, not a lockologist, just somebody who has locks and wants to keep them. So this technique, if it's not 100% right, it's basically just for me watching and consuming YouTube videos of people doing the same and trying it out for myself. And this hair color is blending in super nicely. I might have to use up all of my sister's supply, but I'll replace it. Okay, so that's basically what I'm doing, is just adding the hair in. And it's gonna look a little bit scraggly like this in the beginning, but as you keep doing it, as it keeps incorporating more hair in, it's gonna keep getting easier and looking more natural. And then I'll just smooth it out with a little palm rolling and some water and oil after I wash it to get it to look even more incorporated into my hair. But that's basically what I'm doing, and it's looking better already. The only thing I hate about this method is basically this, and you can see those little red spots on my finger from the crochet hook accidentally puncturing my thumb, and I'm trying to do it so that it doesn't keep doing that, but I think that's inevitable. Maybe there's something I can run my fingers to help with that, but that's what I don't like. It's just that it's a little bit hazardous. Thankfully, it's not like super sharp. It just hurts a little when it jabs, and then if you're doing this like over and over and over again, it can make your fingers start to feel sore. Like, yeah, mine felt sore last night. So keep adding that in. I just jabbed myself again. Is there any part of being a woman that isn't painful? Trying to look cute, pain. Always pain. I'm just gonna do this lock and show you the semi-finished product. I don't need to keep y'all here doing all of my head. That'll take a very long time. It took me 4.5 hours last night to do this half of my head. Half. So I'm just getting started on the right side of my head. So if I finish today, that'll be a miracle. I doubt it because I have to go to work. But yeah, y'all don't need to stay here with me as I do all of this. I'm gonna just show you the end. I was doing my hair last night and I was watching Onward. I watched The Good Dinosaur and I watched Inside Out. Needless to say, it was 4.5 hours of me just weeping. Pixar, I don't know, they just get me every time, every single time. Soul, I cried. Coco, I cried. Toy Story 4, just me crying and doing my hair. It's horrible. I need to rehydrate. Probably dehydrated from all those tears. I know someone said that this is a temporary fix, which it probably is. I'm not sure how long this lasts or holds up. I have seen some videos of locticians actually adding this to people's locks as a starter lock process, which to me means it'll last the entirety of the lock, however long that person keeps their locks in. But I don't know. I mean, I've never done it before. This is still relatively new to me. If I need to do it again, I will, to strengthen the locks. It looks good to me. If not, I mean, just cut the parts that are thinning, I guess, which I would like not to do. But I do hope this is a, if not permanent, semi-permanent fix for the longevity of my hair. And I don't mind the ends being a little bit thicker than they normally would appear or naturally would appear, because I like fluffy locks. I always wanted fluffy locks. But yeah, this is what I'm doing in the meantime, just to help those little stragglers that have been worn down by, you know, whatever wear and tear or mishandling, whatever I did. I'm not sure, but just to fix it in the meantime. And it's not a perfect fix, but it is better than the alternative. See how long it's taking just to do one lock? And if there are any technique corrections y'all want to give me, please do. Again, first time doing this, I'm just doing it to the point where I can see the hair get incorporated and the lock get thicker, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm doing it right because this is not my profession. I'm just learning as I go along. Okay, that's not it. Okay, so here's the finished product. I know it definitely doesn't look professional at all. That was not my goal. My goal is just to add to strengthen the parts that were thinning and looked scraggly and unhealthy. But this is it. This is my natural lock color, and this is the added. It matches like almost perfectly. And once I like, you know, palm roll it and oil it and, you know, get it down a little bit, I think it'll look a lot more natural. And then it just looks a little like a fluffy end of the lock. I don't mind this look. I don't, because once you braid your hair and you curl it and all that stuff, it blends in. So I think that looks, let's compare it with one that is the reddish color that I got from Etsy and see the main difference. So here is this one that I got from AliExpress that my sister got from AliExpress, and here is the one from Etsy that's red. So you can see the difference in color, and you can see that one is much more close to my natural hair color than this red one. So I think I found the one. I'm gonna add some of the AliExpress one to the red and try and get it to be a bit more blended in. But if it's not bad, I'm just gonna get it a bit more uniform. Thank you to everybody who told me about this. Again, really appreciate it. And I really hope it lasts. I hope it lasts. So far, I am impressed by how strong the crochet gets it to incorporate into the lock. Never would have thought of that myself. So yeah, I'm looking forward to showing you guys the finished product, and I'll catch you in my next video.